Okay, good. The primary chat box is actually working, which is good. Yeah, I had that other one just in case it didn't want to work. But anyway, though, folks, salut Terence, everyone. This is Terence here. I'm trying to become an idol/entertainer and hoping to bring smiles, laughter, and joy to everyone around the world. It's nice to meet you all. Oh yeah, if you guys notice my tracking's a little bit different, that's because I'm using my new webcam because iPhone decided to not charge and being a jerk. So today, I have a special guest for today's Terence Talks episode, and it's Yuki Rose here. We're gonna go ahead and undeafen and we can begin introductions. There we go. Undeafen nails.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Welcome back.
Yep, thank you, thank you. Oh, could you give us an introduction to who you are and what you do, Yuki?
Hi. My name is Princess Yuki Rose. I'm a 9-tailed Kitsune Shy Maiden RPG streamer. I love all things lore, story, and spooky, so if those are your favorite things, then my channel is the place to be.
Nice, nice. Really great introduction. And that's good. And today, we're going to be interviewing Yuki about her hobbies, as well as about VTubing and video games as well.
Oh, yippee.
And anime, of course.
Gasp.
Indeed, indeed. Alright, so, first question is obviously, how are you doing today, Yuki?
I'm doing really good, and I hope that you're having a great day too.
Oh, yep. I'm doing good. Today has been a pretty chill day so far. Nothing too crazy happened, and I was also, binge watching some anime as well.
Oh, what are you watching?
Oh, yep, I'd say my newest, binge watch list would have to be this anime called The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic, actually.
Well, that sounds funny.
Oh, yep. It's mostly an isekai, but it actually kind of breaks some of the, tropes that you usually see in isekai, like, the main character actually having a semi-harem and such.
Yeah. I like, if it's on the goofier side, I love anime like that.
Oh, yep. Yep, I'm about a few episodes in, and so far it's like a mix between goofy and serious, as well.
Good. I'm currently, very into, these like romance animes. I just binge watched My Happy Marriage, and I'm starting to watch, Signs of Affection, which is really, really cute.
Oh, okay. What's that about?
Signs of Affection is about this girl who is deaf who bumps into a hot guy on the train, and she's like, "Man, I want to go out with him, but I'm deaf," and she's like embarrassed by it. And then he like goes and learns sign language for her, and all this. They have like sweet moments together. It's really cute.
Ah, okay. That sounds really cute, actually.
Cute and wholesome.
Yep. Oh yeah, why don't we go ahead and turn on our BGM for this one? Yep. Usually forget to do that, which is my BRB scream, of course.
We need the cute background music.
Indeed. Just to fill in some of our usual antics. And our next question is this your first time being interviewed?
No, it is not my first time being interviewed. Actually, I have been on quite a few different little streams like this, actually.
Ooh, nice. Oh, yep, what did you usually talk about in some of those streams?
A lot of times, like I did an anime one where I gave like my top 5 favorite anime, and then like anime that I absolutely hate. And then I did one that was about how I became a VTuber. And then I did one about gaming too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. About like my favorite games and games I don't like and stuff. Yeah.
Yep, understandable. Yep, we all have games that we kind of don't really like, or some stuff that just doesn't vibe well with us.
Oh yeah, well I think that way about everything, because there's some anime that also doesn't vibe.
Yep. Oh, yep. Like ones with a really cute story, but then they end up being like super serious or stuff.
Yeah, if they don't mix what they're trying to do real well, and then you're like, this isn't very good.
Oh, yep. Understandable, of course. Yips. Oh, yep, you mentioned the anime that you hate. What are some of your least favorite anime as well?
The one that gets everybody every time, I'm not a big fan of One Piece. I find it very hard to watch because it's very slow. And it's got like a bajillion episodes, which is extremely daunting. And I don't like Dragon Ball. I'm also not a big fan. I had the name. It was right here. I lost it.
Okay. Yep, take your time.
Well, I was gonna say I'm not a big fan of sports anime in general, but I had a specific answer. Can't remember. But yeah, most people get me on that I don't like One Piece or Dragon Ball. They're like, how could you not?
I see. So you don't like most shonen anime?
No, I like Jujutsu Kaisen and like My Hero. Oh, I'm not a big fan of Demon Slayer though. That one, I'm not really sure what they were trying to do, but I'm really big into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure too. I don't know. I think I'm just pickier about anime.
Okay. Understandable, of course. We all have things we don't like as well.
Yeah.
Yep, and I think moving on to our next question. If I can stop typing the right things on my notes. Did you felt nervous being asked to be on the show?
Always, but that's because I have social anxiety. But I knew once the camera, quote unquote, turned on, I would be fine.
Oh, yep. Yep, understandable, of course. You know, I'm always kind of...
It's always funny.
Yep. Yep, I usually always get nervous about people saying no or something like, yeah, maybe some other time.
Oh. I always find it kind of funny that I'm like, oh, I'm a streamer and I talk to people all day, and then people are like, hey, do you want to come talk to me? And I'm like, okay.
Oh, yep, I can understand that feeling. Hey, I don't know you that well, but I want to talk to you.
Yeah, being socially anxious and on social media is so weird because I see people and I'm like, I would love to talk to them more, but I physically can't.
Right. Yep, I get that way too sometimes. Especially when that person has more subs than me.
Oh, yeah. I think everybody gets like that too, because they're like, there's no way they want to talk to B.
Right. Oh, yep. I think the last person I did try to talk to about that would have to be, I think maybe Alara. But I think that's when she was, advertising people to come to her channel, and I got a DM from her around that time.
Aw, yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I, ever kept up since. It's okay.
I find it hard to keep up sometimes, you know?
Yeah, understandable, of course. Yep, on to our next question. What are your hobbies?
Outside of, I guess, watching anime and playing games, my hobby is actually making games.
Ooh.
I haven't published anything yet, but I have been seriously working on a game now for the last couple of months, so that's pretty fun. I'm making like a little RPG Maker horror game.
Ah, okay. That sounds fun.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever played anything like The Witch's House or Mad Father or something like that, but those like little pixel games. They're cute and little spooky.
Ah, yeah. Oh, I've heard about them, but I've never played them. I think I've seen a lot of people play them, but they go really hard on the jump scares.
Well, for the first one, I'm not going real ham on the jump scares because it's a community project I'm actually working on with Stream, where I let them vote like what it was about, what the themes were, what happens and stuff. And I want people to enjoy it and it be like a little funny and a little spooky. So I'm not going super ham on the jump scares, but yeah, most of them are pretty hardcore.
Ah, okay. Understandable.
I'm doing like a baby one.
Oh yeah, baby ones are good to start off with. I think probably if I were thinking of a really hardcore one, I would probably think of red eyes and really sharp teeth.
Yeah, I didn't want anybody to feel like they couldn't play it, because I know there's a lot of people who are scared of horror games or won't touch them. So I wanted like the intro one to be something that everybody felt they could be okay playing.
Ah. Oh, yep, the intro. Oh, yeah. I think that reminds me of being a horror game that I actually played for a celebration stream I did a while back. It was called, not sure if you heard of it, called Yo Amari.
No, I don't think I have heard of that one.
Oh, yep, basically it's about, a little girl who tries to go out and find her dog, which doesn't know who.
Oh, I do know what you're talking about. Yes, I do remember that one. 'Cause she was like walking it down the street and it got away from her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do know that one.
Oh yeah, that would be my first horror game that I ever streamed, actually.
Oh, wait, that's really cute.
Yep, and I'd say...
Unfortunately, mine's much more messed up.
Oh, wow. Oh, what was your first horror game?
So, I have a channel point redeem, or I had, that let people pick a horror game that I would stream, and the first one that chat ever made me play was Outlast.
Oh, God.
So, I beat... because they did this back to back. I beat Outlast, the Whistleblower DLC, and Outlast 2 like in the same week.
Ooh. Oh, that's impressive,
I cried.
actually.
I cried. But because of that, now I'm not scared of anything. Because that was probably the worst.
Yep, you heard it, folks. Here, folks. After playing Outlast, nothing scares Yuki anymore.
It's true story. I used to be such a big scaredy cat. I'd never play horror games, and then I start streaming, and chat forces me, quote unquote, to play these games, and I'm like, now nothing scares me. So that's why it's not a redeem anymore, because it stopped being fun for everybody.
Oh yeah, imagine. She pretty much pulled the reverse Erdl card on everyone now. You thought this game could scare me? Not anymore. Nope.
Oh,
that's great.
yeah,
That's great.
So now I play a lot of horror games kind of casually.
All right. And it almost kind of feels like you do it just to say, hey, this game isn't scary to me anymore. Remember when you made me do this, chat?
Remember when you forced me to play Outlast, chat? This is what you've created.
Right. Oh, that's brilliant. All right, on to our next question. Well, this is an obvious one. Do you play video games?
I've never played a video game before in my whole entire life. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I not only play video games, I play an excessive amount of video games.
Nice. That's great. That's great. Of course, I think you all know by now that I play video games too. Like, my channel is pretty much full of video game content. So I don't think we need to answer that too harshly.
But what's your favorite video game?
Yep, I actually do have a question for that. I'd say my favorite video game would have to be, and I know this is a bit of a cop-out answer, I'd say any Legend of Zelda game.
It's okay, because my answer is like any Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts game.
Yep. Understandable. Oh yeah, since you brought up Kingdom Hearts, what's your favorite game in the series?
My favorite Kingdom Hearts? I would definitely have to say 2, which I know is everybody's answer, but it was the best one.
Oh, yep, of course. Oh, yep, I also really liked 2 as well.
I thought 3 was pretty good, though. A lot of people hated on it and hate the, like, ride mechanic special things, but I thought they were really cute and that people were just being haters.
Oh, yep, Kingdom Hearts 3 was actually really good. I'd say probably my favorite combat in the series because your Keyblades can actually transform into other different weapons and such.
Yeah, I thought that was so cool. But it got a lot of hate for some reason.
Oh, yeah. I think probably because, well, this is just my own personal theory, but I think probably because, they'd never really expand or explain how Sora could probably do it in the first place. Because to me, I'm like thinking, hey, if Sora could do this crap in the first place, where was this crap at in Kingdom Hearts 2 and the other games?
He had a training arc somewhere in between, okay? He went and he did the whole like sit under the waterfall and like meditate, and then he did 8,000 sit-ups and push-ups and stuff and ran up 3 mountains, and he leveled up while we were away. That's how that happened. You guys just didn't see it. It's training montage. Indeed.
He had a training montage in his head where he ran up mountains, pretty much did 10,000 push-ups.
Yeah.
And
well, to
1,
be fair, that's the entire story of Chain of Memories. Anyways, it was all just a dream.
Indeed.
So he just redoes that every now and then.
Of course. Remembers his days of Chain of Memories and suddenly gets new powers.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Definitely not Square Enix being lazy.
Indeed. Oh, yep. Also, what would you say your favorite Final Fantasy is as well?
That's tougher. I would say 10, even though people also really hate on 10. But funny story, when I was like a little kid, I was horrified of video games. I don't know if you ever had like a PlayStation 2 and they had like the demo screens where it would like show some gameplay that was like pre-recorded or whatever. Like if you sat on the start screen too long. Well, I thought the console was possessed because it was playing by itself, which, you know, as a kid, that's a great, you know, thing to put together. It was a demon monster. So the console made me cry. So I was horrified of it till my mom brought Final Fantasy X home and she was playing it and like the game just looks so damn pretty. And I was like, it can't be a monster. It's too beautiful to be a monster.
Right.
Can't be scary. And then so after that I became a gamer. And so like the first game I played was Final Fantasy X. So it's like my favorite and very nostalgic, and I hold it in my heart very high because I wouldn't be here if I never saw it. I probably still think video games were scary.
Understandable. Although that PS2 story was also kind of funny too, because yeah, imagine your freaking PS2 being possessed.
Yeah, that was a demon. It was playing by itself. Definitely not like a starter video or something. It played all by itself.
Right.
It didn't help that my parents' favorite game was Twisted Metal, and it's actually I have chlorophobia because of this. So it's a laughing clown that's on fire, right? Running around blowing stuff up, talking about killing people.
Sweet Tooth, gotta love him.
Yeah, absolutely not. We don't gotta love him. So I wholeheartedly blame my parents for that trauma.
Understandable, of course. Yep, that also kind of reminds me as well. Twisted Metal has always been one of my favorite series as well, so that's not his first appearance, but you know.
Yeah, I've actually seen a lot about Twisted Metal. My parents played a lot of the games, and you know, there was the live action TV show recently too.
Oh yeah, I actually seen a few episodes of it just so I could see him.
You're like, and my favorite character was Sweet Tooth. Like, nah.
Right. Although I did kind of find it funny that his voice lines were he was kind of a voice acted character while the actual character kind of played him though.
Wait, so he was voice acted in the show?
Oh yeah, he was voice acted by the show, and the actor that played Sweet Tooth is actually a professional wrestler named Samoa Joe.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Oh yep, I recently learned that from an IGN review.
Thank you, IGN, for giving us weird facts we didn't know.
Right. I think that's probably about all I literally use IGN for most of the time, though.
I sometimes use them for game walkthroughs, but very rarely. There's usually something better in the world.
Oh yeah, of course. I also remember the days where people used to make fun of IGN and say, you can't spell ignorant without IGN.
Oh, a lot of people hate on them because they give really weird game reviews, even still to this day, right? Like...
Yep, of course.
They need better game reviews. It's like they don't play the game. They just like, oh, we'll type a silly hee hee ha ha real quick.
Right. Oh, yep, especially when I actually heard them review Sonic the Hedgehog episode 2 and they were saying the game is crap and they didn't. And then when everyone else played it, they loved it. That was around the PS3 era too.
I feel like that always happens with game critics and movie critics, where they will totally dog on something, but it's actually like not that bad.
Right. Kinda reminds me of their recent Power World review.
Oh god, what did they say about Power World?
They actually gave it like an 8, but then they started comparing everything to Pokemon, though, of course, which is makes sense.
They just wanted to feed into the drama, yeah.
Yep. Indeed. Oh, yep.
But Power World was good.
Oh, yeah, Power World's really good, actually. Yep. On to our next question. How did you get into video games?
My parents and my grandparents were gamers. And they played them around me all the time.
Okay. Oh, yep. What would you say the first game you saw was around that age?
Oh, the first game I saw? Ooh. My mom played a lot. It's like a toss between some sort of Lara Croft or Twisted Metal.
Lara Croft, Twisted Metal. That kind of sounds like, almost like Grand Theft Auto in a way.
Which was my dad's favorite game.
I see.
My dad loved playing Grand Theft Auto. Well, see, back in my day when I was young, we were kind of poor. We didn't have cable. And they had gotten a PS2 as a gift, and this is back in the day when PlayStation games were like dirt cheap, and you can get them very easily from like used game stores and stuff. So my parents would just play video games all the time because we didn't have cable.
Understandable, of course. Back in my day,
back in my day. Yeah, we just had well it was funny because the PS2 could do everything, because like they would also rent like movies, and then you would also play it on the PS2. So our PS2 was everything. It did all the stuff.
Yep, that's true as well. Yep, I kind of remember when I did get a PS2, and I think one of the first games I played on my PS2 was actually this robot game called Stone of the Enders.
A robot game? I don't think I've heard of that one.
Yep. It's mostly what you would expect from a mecha kind of story, where this evil empire comes to take over a colony, and then our protagonist ends up running into a mech with super powered abilities and stuff, and then he goes inside the mech and starts fighting off the empire-like nation.
So every mecha anime ever.
Yeah, pretty much about it. Although I think the second game, Stone of the Enders, the second Brunder, has a slightly deeper story, but I haven't played it yet.
That just reminded me of like how big the PS2 like catalog was. It had so many games.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I need them to redo that for the PS5, because I don't know if you saw, they were already talking about it's like at the end of its life cycle, and I'm like, no, I need it to have like a bajillion more games, please.
Yep, same here. We still need some of those PS3 and PS4 ports as well.
Oh my god, please. No, what I want them to do is, you remember on the PS3 they had like the classic store and you could buy old PS2 and PS1 games? I need them to do that more over here on this.
Definitely.
Bring them back. You guys can do it. I believe in you. You can do it.
Yep, you can do it, Sony. We believe in you.
No, all they care about, they're like, I'm gonna make 3 PlayStation 6s so they all get scalped, and then you have to pay $8 million for them.
Oh, yeah, that would suck. Yeah.
Well, they had a hell of a time with the PS5.
Oh yeah, of course. They have like a $500 model and then a $400 model.
Oh god, yeah.
And then the
And
other
of
model
course-
doesn't even have a disc to put disc in.
Yeah, the other one's digital only. So of course, when I got mine, I had to get the more expensive one because I wanted to still play the PS4 games.
Oh yeah, same here as well.
I was like, digital only, you're probably only gonna put like 500 gigabytes worth of room on there.
Right.
I don't want it.
Yeah, why make a digital only console and give it that little storage?
Because they don't. They're like, buy the Sony external hard drive or buy like an upgrade piece for it. Because I've seen people take theirs into the shop and get like a bigger hard drive put into it.
Ah, I see. Oh, that would make sense at least.
A scam.
Yep, just scamming people. Hey, you want to do a digital only game? No, you gotta buy a big ass hard drive for that crap.
Well, yeah. Did you download the demo for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? It was like 70 gigabytes.
Oh.
And that was the demo.
Wow, that was just a demo. Imagine how the actual game's gonna be.
I don't want to know. I know I don't have room for it.
Yep. I mean, I got Final Fantasy 16, and that was like 90 gigs.
Oh yeah, I got that. Yeah, it's staring me down in probably some of the larger games that I own. It's like, I am freaking huge.
Right. Yeah, you think you can handle my hugeness? I'm gonna mess up your whole system.
I'm gonna take up all of the space that you possibly have on your console.
Right. I'm gonna make sure you don't play any other game besides me.
Well, that's what it feels like. And then they came out with the DLC too.
Oh, yep, true.
I think Final Fantasy 15 is really big too, with all of its DLC in entirety.
Oh, yep, true.
Square Enix needs to learn how to like compress that down just like a little bit.
Yeah, compress it down a little bit, Square Enix. Just because you make a
There
bunch of
has
RPGs.
to be some like room. Yeah. That are 800 hours long does not mean we want it to be 800 gigabytes.
Right. Oh, yep. As for how I got into video games, I'd say the first console that I pretty much touched was my, and this is going to reveal my age, of course, the Sega Genesis.
I don't think I've ever seen a Sega Genesis.
Indeed. And I'd say the games that I usually played all the time with my brothers would have to be either Streets of Rage 2 or any of the older Sonic games, which are Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles around that time.
Well, I have seen some Sonic games actually, but I don't think I've ever heard of Streets of Rage.
Oh yeah, Streets of Rage is like an arcade beat 'em up and such.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yep, my parents used to pretty much work a lot around that time, and then whenever they're at work, we always going over to our grandmother's house and my grandmother's house all had a Super Nintendo.
Now, see, I kind of vaguely remember the Super Nintendo because my dad used to play Mario a lot.
Ah, yep. And I'd say the games that we played the most around that time were Super Mario World and all three of the Donkey Kong Country games, as well as Yoshi's Island.
Aw, I like how cute the newer Yoshi games look. I want to play all the little Yoshi games. Now, I had a Wii forever ago, but I only play Mario Kart. I actually recently just started, like, tackling a Nintendo library when I got my Switch.
Ooh.
So I'm playing a lot of Nintendo games for, like, the first time. and I wish that they would come down in price a little bit. Nintendo, you can discount those things. It's okay.
Yep, no one wants to pay $16 for an old game.
Well, I bet Mario Odyssey is great, right? Everybody talks about how cool that one is. That was like the game that released with the Nintendo. It is still like $56.
Oh, yeah. Understandable.
And I'm like, Nintendo, please. I've been trying to buy my mom Animal Crossing for like the last year, and it also is still like $60. I'm like, please, I'm poor. I just want my mom to hang out with the cute animals.
Right. Oh, yep, understandable, of course. Indeed, indeed. Oh, yep, as far as the rest of my game history goes, I'd say after the Super Nintendo, of course, we got the PlayStation station, and I'd say the Final Fantasy VII was probably the first game I seen my dad play. Yeah, my dad played a lot of that.
That's because that game is 500 years long.
Oh, of course, of course.
But, see, we had the PS2, and then I got a PSP. And the first game that I played on that, because at the time, they were airing Naruto on TV.
Oh.
My parents bought me the PSP Naruto game. I can't remember what it's called, because they're like, well, you watched the TV show, so you would love these.
Yep. Yep, that sounds kind of familiar. I don't think I played any of the PSP Naruto games, but I do remember them being like the Ultimate Ninja games, kind of.
Yes, I went to look it up to see if it would tell me.
Mm-hmm.
See if Google would tell me, but there was more than one.
Oh, yep, there's quite a few of them on there.
But there was more than one, and now I'm like, I don't remember. Because that was a long time ago.
Understandable, of course.
See, that's what they also need to do. Bring more of the really cool PSP games off of the PSP. Free them. They recently, very, very recently, just did that with Crisis Core.
Oh, yep, definitely. They did like an HD remake of it.
Yeah, it's on Steam, which I was so heartbroken. I wanted to pre-order the physical copy, and I feel like it sold out immediately.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
So I did get the Steam copy, and it was okay. They changed all the voice actors, which I'm sure they probably couldn't get a hold of the old ones, but I don't know. It made me not feel the vibe.
Oh, okay. Understandable. Oh, how did Zack sound in that game compared to how he sounded in the original?
He sounded like he didn't hit puberty yet.
Oh, God. Oh, despite how he looks.
That's why I felt like it was off. I felt like he had like a squeaker voice.
Okay.
And I was like, guys, come on, he's an old himbo.
Right. But how dare you take the himbo out of the himbo?
Yeah, he did not nearly sound like as confused and lost as he probably should have.
Right,
he never knew what was going on.
Nice. Yeps. Oh, yep, since we're still on the subject of video games, on to our next question, which is, what are your favorite video game genres?
Jeez. That's such a toughie. I know I talk a lot about RPGs and JRPGs, but I do really like horror. I do like rhythm games, actually, and FPS as well.
Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, but what would you say your favorite FPS game is?
My two favorite ones, and I'm gonna sound very cringe on one of these. I like playing Rainbow Six Siege, but I also really like Fortnite, but only zero build. Building in Fortnite is cringe. But like,
yeah.
if you take the building out, it's like a really fun battle royale. It's pretty balanced, and I don't get baby rage or whatever.
Ah, nice. Oh, yep. Of course, I play Fortnite occasionally too.
But do you get all of the dubs?
No. Unfortunately, my aim is very bad.
I see. That's why I like the shotgun.
Of course.
It's got a little spread.
Nice. Yep. Please carry me, Yuki.
Well, I've been wanting to get back into it because they just added Lady Gaga and like a bunch of cool skins. So I was like, my queen.
Okay. Nice. Oh, yep. Recently I've kind of been getting into its additional mode / game called Lego Fortnite, of course.
Oh yeah, the little crafty building mode. That's real cute. I like playing that one, but I really like the concert. The actual rhythm game part is so fun. I don't remember what that one is called. Or what they call it. Because I'm old. My brain don't work.
Oh, yep. I don't think I touched the rhythm game one, but the racing one looks kind of fun as well.
I've played the racing one. It's hard. I don't know how everybody goes so fast. They all lap me.
Oh, yeah. Understandable. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at racing games too. Despite the fact that I play Mario Kart.
You know, did you see that they have a Nintendo Switch like actual steering wheel with like little pedals for Mario Kart? I want it so bad.
Oh yeah, I think I did see that. It looks actually kind of neat. It kind of
Yeah, I would be the best Mario Kart.
Indeed. Have those gyro controls at the ready, folks. Because the wheel has now got a successor.
Well, the Wii one was like my favorite Mario Kart, and my mom bought all these like cute little accessories, and I love driving with the little steering wheel. It was cute.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'd say that was also one of my favorite Mario Karts as well. Although I didn't put a whole lot of hours into it. The online was kind of brutal because I always got last place. Everybody was so good on that game.
See, I didn't actually play the online one very much because I have a brother. So I would make him play like against me.
Oh, okay.
And we would take turns, you know, who was winning or whatever. We would trade, as the peoples would say.
Okay. Understandable. Oh, so you never raced against each other?
No, we did race against each other, but we, like, it was never just, like, me winning or just him winning. It would be... Basically, I think the map would determine it. Like, I suck at the minecart one, so if he picked that one, it was, like, a guaranteed L for me.
Nice, nice.
And stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's kind of cute actually. You just take turns on racing. Hey, I suck at this course. Can you beat it for me?
Yeah, just cute.
Ah, yeah, very cute. Of course, as for my favorite game genres, my favorite game genres are usually the games I pretty much stream a lot, which is a lot of action RPGs as well as action adventure games, and we'll probably eventually stream a Metroidvania game soon.
Metroidvania. I know what that is.
Ah, yep.
I was gonna say, that's like, isn't there a game called Metroid?
Oh, yep, there is a game called Metroid, actually.
That I was gonna say that, and I'm like, you're gonna sound really dumb. So like, my brain like froze.
Right.
Like, just like Metroid.
Yep.
I totally know what I'm talking about.
Right. Oh, yep, and the other genres are, of course, action games as well. So I play a lot of action games as well as recently some survival crafting games as well, just to get the adventure theme going. Yep.
So are you the best at crafting a mine?
Oh no, I'm like one of the worst Minecraft players ever.
Oh, I don't believe that. I just like to build in Minecraft. I don't know, it's just so fun.
Ah, yep. As for me, I usually just do a lot of the exploring and stuff. And I'd say the most...
That's what everybody else does, and then they come back and they give me their blocks. And then I'm just like, yeah, yippee, house.
Nice. Right. Nah, man, he carries in Minecraft. Oh, welcome to the stream, EFC.
Oh, I see. I knew it. I knew you carried in Minecraft. You're carrying the whole team.
Debatable, of course. It's been a while since I touched actual Minecraft, but I've been playing a lot of games similar to it, though. And honestly, I gotta say, a lot of those games are a lot better than base Minecraft.
Well, that's why modern Minecraft's where it's at.
Of course. And I know I'm probably gonna sound like a boomer for saying this, but of course, I kinda hate mods sometimes.
Oh, well, not all mods are created equal. You know, some of them are garbage. But, they have, a little app that has, like, a Minecraft mod store where you can see how they're, like, rated and all this stuff. Mm-hmm. You can download, like, whole little packs and stuff. It's good times.
Oh, yep. Yep, sounds fun. Well, of course, I think one of my recent favorite survival games now would have to be Valheim, of course.
Oh, I played Valheim forever ago. They have a mod where you could put your little Vtuber characters in there.
Ah, yep. I saw that mod. It's kind of cute, actually. Oh, in fact, I think the PC version of Craftopia also has that too, which I do have a video where actually show that I actually put my model in the game and I started playing around with it.
I haven't played Craftopia in a long time, actually. I think they've updated it a lot. I got it when it was like new on Steam.
Ah, okay. Oh, yep, their newest update is now they're like full-on open world instead of the whole island hopping thing.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. I might have to revisit it.
Yep. I recommend. Oh, yep, on to our next question, which is still video game related, of course. Who's your favorite video game character?
I can't pick favorites. I like them all. Oh God. I just looked at my shelf of figures, like, which one of these children do I love more?
Right.
That's a great question. Well, I guess honestly it really depends on the game, right? Like, I think I can say I have a favorite character from each game. Like, I know I'm basic, but like Sora's my favorite from Kingdom Hearts. He's just a sweet bean and I want to protect him, you know?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Sora's great.
I just want to keep him safe. And I also really like Naminé from Kingdom Hearts 2 and Chain of Memories. And, like, each of the Final Fantasies, I just pick, like, a favorite person. But I don't know if I have, like, an overall, like, this is the ultimate game character. I love them more than anybody else.
Ah, okay. Understandable, of course.
It's hard to pick. What's your all-time favorite video game character?
Let's see. That's also a tough one for me because, as a guy who plays a lot of JRPGs as well as some other,
you
other
like
genres.
bond with them, you know?
Oh,
you
yeah,
went through the
definitely.
whole story with them and you're like, I've grown attached.
Okay. Yep. I think I can probably give like, 2 answers for this since,
Yeah.
it's a little bit more than one, actually. I'd say my favorite JRPG character would have to be, Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia.
I've always wanted to play a Tales game.
Yep. Lloyd kind of starts off as this, as a himbo, but eventually he becomes, a lot like Sora, who has a really strong sense of justice and pretty much will do anything he can for a friend or two.
Aww. Oh, that's sweet.
Yep. And always tries to does his best for others so everyone can be happy and such. Really nice guy.
Aww. The cutie patooties.
Indeed. Also has like a title called Gentle Idealist too.
Aw, wait. No, that's too much.
Right. Oh, yep, I'd say my second answer would have to be, Link from Zelda.
Our boy.
Yep, our boy Link. He may not have
Gosh.
a lot of dialogue, but he has a lot of personality behind his silence.
So, I'm pretty new to Legend of Zelda, and I had a friend who was talking to me about, like, the lore, and Link makes my heart hurt. I feel so bad. Legend of Zelda makes me sad.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He needs a hug, or probably 2.
Yep, too. He's been getting blue-balled by Zelda for so many years now. He hasn't got
Zelda, give that boy a hug!
Yeah, give him a hug. Or at least get him laid or something. Or
I've saved the princess how many times and for what?
what? Just to get nothing?
Oh no. Well, that's even worse.
Right. Of course. I think now we understand how Mario feels every time he has to save Peach now.
Okay, at this point though, I'm firm with the people who hypothesize that Peach gets kidnapped on purpose and she's just in love with Bowser. It's probably true. They're probably right. She does it on purpose. She's like, I'll sneak away for a quick getaway or something.
Right, right. Although that kind of makes you wonder what she's getting away from exactly.
Mario.
Oh, Mario.
She's getting away from... He always hanging around, always in her business. He keeps chasing after her. She's running away from Mario.
Right, right.
Which changes the whole story of the game completely.
Yeah, just go ahead and change the lore completely. Yeah, imagine running away from the people who try to rescue you. Could be them.
I don't want it. But did you see the movie? The Mario movie? The song?
Oh yes, I saw the movie. It was funny as hell.
The song, how could you not be madly in love? It's a great song.
Oh yep. Of course.
Jack Black was the best actor in that whole thing.
Right. That's true. Yep, of course, Chris Pratt and everybody else did well as well. Although I do kind of like the fact that they characterized Peach as kind of more of a tomboy opposed to a damsel in distress as well.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that too. That they made her a fighter and all that stuff, and I'm very, very, very excited for her RPG game coming out.
Oh yep, definitely. That's coming out like next month. Princess Peach Showtime.
I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, I'm so excited because I want to kick butt as a pretty pig princess.
Oh yep, definitely. We'll get that game as well too. Only because it's been like the what was the last time Princess Peach even had a leading role? I think it was that game called Super Princess Peach on the DS.
Yeah, I think that's what people were talking about. I watched a couple videos about it. That there hasn't been one since, I don't know if it was the DS or the 3DS, but like a DS game from 500 billion years ago.
Ah, yep. Oh, yep, it was definitely the original DS, and I'd say, the way you kind of played as Peach was pretty much just controlled her based on her emotions, and her powers come from emotions and stuff.
How dare they! They made her emotional.
Right. Like, I guess an alternate title could be, say, how to make a sexist video game character.
Honestly, yeah.
Right. Alright, TDs. Oh, yep, I'd say the thing I'm probably looking forward to most about that new Princess Peach game is seeing her wielding a sword, actually.
Oh, I was gonna go with a more girly answer. It'd be like, I'm excited for all the little outfits in the pastry one.
Oh, yeah. The girly ones look kind of cute, too.
I'm like, I want to be a pastry chef.
Right. Yep, on to our next question. What anime do you watch?
So, I told you I watched the My Happy Marriage and Signs of Affection. Recently, I've been catching up on JoJo's. I've watched My Hero, Rising of a Shield Hero. We watched Psalm 100. I feel like there was another. I watched a lot of anime recently. I'm trying to catch up. There's too many. They need to slow down on making this some and let me catch up.
Right. Oh, yep, I still haven't caught up on the recent episodes of Psalm 100.
Yeah, because they went on break for a bit, and I think they're bringing it back.
Yep. Yeah, they went on a break and then brought back the rest of the episodes in December.
Oh, I caught up on Spy Family. That's what it was. Spy Family is really great if you want like a cute, wholesome anime that makes you happy. You should watch Spy Family.
Oh, yep, Spy Family's great as well.
It's so cute. It's too damn cute.
Right. And I'd say, probably my favorite season was definitely the first season, of course.
Yeah. Though I like this last season that we watched.
Oh yeah, season 2 was good too.
The boat was cute.
Oh yeah, the boat was
I laughed I laughed at Lloyd though in the damn gift shop. He tries so hard, poor guy. Anya don't cut him a break.
Oh yeah. I mean, what do you expect, Anya? The guy hasn't had a kid or babysitting kids before. You can't expect that.
He just wants to be a cool dad. And Anya's, she's like, you're not.
Yep. Yeah, you're very lame, Dad. You need to get your taste up. Right. Oh yeah, and of course that was probably the first time where Yor also had serious episodes on that boat too.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was like biting my nails like, is he gonna find out?
Right.
Are they gonna get caught? Like, can she do that? She got beat up, man.
Yeah, man.
Nerve-wracking.
Oh yeah, especially against that sword dude too.
Oh man, no, the whole thing was so stressful. I was like, you're giving me anxiety. Please, you have to just win and be done. I want my happy wholesome back.
Yes, we gotta have our happy wholesome moment, please. Please don't lose to this loser.
Yeah, don't lose to this loser.
Yep. I'd say the flashbacks that Yor had while she was fighting also got to me as well.
Oh, yeah. I love, like, wholesome anime. It always makes me cry. Every time. Like, I tear up like crazy. Every time, without fail. They get the little Fox waterworks going.
Yep. Yep. Well, that shows how good it is. The fact that it can draw out actual emotion.
Yeah, that's why. That's what I tell people. Because I am also a big crier at the JRPGs, especially like towards the end, because they'll all have like a really touching moment or something. So I'm like, and they're like, why do you play these games if it makes you cry? Because I want to feel something.
Right. Of course.
I want to feel stuff.
Indeed. Oh, you think I'm spending over 100 hours just to feel nothing?
Yeah. You think I'm spending over 100 hours just to go like, man, it's an experience. No, I want to bawl my eyes out at the end. Be like, God, I can't believe that all that stuff happened. Ooh. You know, like I better be full on like heavy sobbing.
Right. Oh, that's great. Oh, yep. As for anime, I watch, I pretty much, watch a lot of shonen anime. Of course, like, Dragon Ball, as well as some Pokemon and Digimon and stuff.
Digimon. I like the Pokemon shows, and I just recently got into Pokemon games. And I love Digimon. When I was younger, I used to have like a whole bunch of Digimon like toys and stuff because my mom worked at this game store or whatever. It was so cool. Or a hobby store.
Ah, that's
where
nice.
They would sell like Magic the Gathering cards and video games and manga and stuff.
Ooh, okay. That's nice. So, what Digimon did you end up getting?
What is the cat?
Oh, the cat. I think that would be Gatomon.
The white one with the... Yeah. And then, I remember that I had like a big Digimon blanket that had all of the characters on it. The cat plushie, and then I had a piggy bank of... It was the little orange guy, and he had the gray horn. Like, it was before he evolved and had like feeties and stuff. It was just a little orange ball. That I can't remember now that I'm old.
Oh, yeah, we barely remember their... I barely remember their infant forms either. I just remember
Aha! Wait, I found it. What does it say? Sunomon. I had like a little piggy bank of that. He was cute.
Ah, nice.
And then I had some of the little dinosaur too. The orange. I think that's what he turns into.
Oh, yep, Agumon.
Dinosaur. Agumon. It's funny to talk about now, and I feel this way when I talk about Pokemon. I watched that stuff like so long ago. Like, I can't name hardly any. Like, Pikachu!
Right.
You know? It was funny because the first Pokemon game that I actually played was recommended to me by my sister, and I got Let's Go Eevee because she was like, it's very beginner friendly. And I showed my mom, and she goes, oh, look at that little Pikachu. And I'm like, no, mommy, that's not a Pikachu. This one's different. It's not the Pikachu.
Yep, unfortunately, no.
Well, it gets to the point where you're like, they all could be Pikachu.
Right.
I'm unsure now.
Right. Oh, now everything is Pikachu now.
Well, Eevee's my favorite Pokemon, and it might as well be all of the Pokemon. It's got almost every, like, type. What's that Pokemon? Oh, it's an Eevee, but different.
Oh, yep. Oh, that would be also hilarious, too. Yeah, imagine catching an Eevee and then naming it Pikachu.
Come on, Pikachu!
Right.
That was for Voltia, right? Voltria. You will just name that one Pikachu, the electric one.
Right. Oh yeah, that would be fitting too, since they're both electric as well.
Yeah. There you go,
yeah.
easy cheesy.
Oh yeah, but you mentioned Pokemon. What would you say your favorite Pokemon game is?
I have only played Let's Go, Eevee, Arceus, and Scarlet, and I would probably say Arceus.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, Legends Arceus is really great, actually.
I like that it isn't so much focused on the battles because I kind of feel bad making them fight. They're cute. I just want to catch them and have them be friends.
Oh yep, of course, and then yep, Arceus probably also being one of the first Pokemon games where the Pokemon actually try to murder you.
We probably deserve it. I mean, you do go and just kidnap them out of their little habitat, and you're like, okay, you're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later.
Right. Hey, I'm gonna catch you and I'm gonna treat you to some Taco Bell.
No, not the Taco Bell! Ah!
Yep, of course.
But yeah, I did like that it wasn't so battle heavy.
Ah, yep, that's true. Yep, and they also had those little, like, noble Pokemon battles where they pretty much turned Pokemon into, like, the closest thing to Dark Souls to.
Yeah. They're like, let's make this hardcore. You could do it. I believe in you.
Yep, I believe in you. Although I kind of wish they had a little bit more battles like that too.
So, what's your favorite Pokemon game?
My favorite Pokemon game would have to be, I want to say Pokemon Gold and Silver.
Was that, one of the Game Boy ones?
Oh, yep, it's one of the Game Boy ones. And I'd say, apart from Gold and Silver, Gen 1 was also the ones I also kind of invested the most time in, and I think the first Gen 1 that I actually put a lot of time into would have to be Pokemon Yellow too. Which that's another one of the Game Boy ones.
See, I wish that I... See, I need to go back, right? Like, I need to go back, like, or remake every Pokemon game right now, so I may have the experience I didn't have, as a child. I didn't get to play all the little Game Boy ones.
Ah, yep. Oh, that would be kind of interesting, actually.
Take me back. Someone is at my front door with a package, so I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. I like how her "be right back" model almost looks like a, like she's winking at me. So, chat, have you guys been enjoying our little, talk session so far? Hope you guys been having fun. You guys been enjoying, Yuki's takes and my takes as well. Oh, let me, put the thing back here. As for... Oh.
Sorry.
Welcome back.
They surprised me. They said, "Surprise, have a delivery."
Ah, nice. Oh, did you recently ordered something online?
My dad ordered groceries.
Oh, okay, nice.
That's why it was a surprise. I was like, oh, okay, I wasn't expecting this.
Right. Yay for surprise groceries.
Surprise groceries.
Yep, alright, back to our, next question. Oh yeah, how did you get into watching anime?
I have insomnia. Back in my day, they actually used to just play it. I don't know if they still do. They played it on TV. So, Cartoon Network, when they would like transfer over to Adult Swim on Saturdays, they would play anime.
Ah, okay. Oh, you got into anime the same way I did, actually.
Yeah, I always had trouble sleeping, and then after we had like cable or whatever, I would just leave it on Cartoon Network, and it would switch over, and then which the first anime I saw was Naruto, because it was like the first one that played on Saturdays.
Ah, okay. Nice. Oh, so Naruto would happen to be your first anime as well?
Yeah. Is your first anime?
Ah, yep. My first anime was, of course, Dragon Ball Z, as well as Sailor Moon and such. They were probably...
Oh, I love Sailor Moon.
Oh, yep. Sailor Moon pretty much came out around the time where we got heavily bullied and judged for liking anything that's girl stuff.
And then she goes, bam, and then kicks everybody's butt because Sailor Moon was like the best.
Right.
I love Sailor Moon so much. Ooh.
Ah, nice. Oh, would you also say you watched other magical girl animes?
Yeah, magical girl is like my favorite type of anime to like binge.
Okay. Oh, that's nice actually.
I watched Sailor Moon, Cardcaptor, Sakura. Of course, I watched that Magic Madoka Depression.
Yeah, Magical Depression, Madoka.
Yeah, Magical Depression. That one hurt unbearably. And I've watched like Pretty Cure and Shoujo Kara.
Ooh,
I love magical girls.
Ah, that's great. I'd say I recently started getting into Precure now.
Yeah, that one's more recent for me too because I am easily influenced by TikTok and I didn't know it exists, but they look so damn cute.
Yep. Oh, yep, I think the appealing thing to me about Precure is that they actually get into literal fist fights with the monsters.
When all else fails, I got knuckle and sandwich, you know what I mean?
Right. Which I'd say, oh, this is pretty freaking hardcore for a magical girl show. You know what? Hey,
like,
sure,
they don't mess around.
And I'd say the other one that I did watch recently, but have a hard time getting back into because of time, would have to be Symphogear.
Oh, I don't think I've heard of that one.
Oh, yep, it's pretty great, actually. It starts off being very idolish, and then it gets, like, really dark as it progresses.
Oh, my favorite. It definitely won't destroy me emotionally. Looks at magical depression.
Right. Yep, they had it go on for like a few episodes, but I kind of struggled to keep up with it. But the appeal of it is that it's not really your typical kind of magical girls. It's not super cutesy. You have characters that also use fists, use guns and swords and such.
Oh, that sounds cool.
And they also have like a whole bunch of insert songs too that are really catchy.
Well, that sounds like something I actually would really enjoy. Because my other favorite is like, I don't talk about it too much, but I also really love idol anime.
Ooh.
Like Love Live, Idol Master. I've watched. There's a few about like boy bands too that were like reverse harems that were cute.
Ah, okay. Oh, yep, I think the last time I might have seen Idol Master was like a good couple years ago, where they actually introduced the male character called the Producer.
Producer Kun. I wish that they would bring the Idol Master, like, localize the Idol Master games for us, because there's like a whole bunch of games and I want to play them and be cute.
Oh, yep, definitely.
It's not fair.
Yep, Dear Japan, give Yuki what she wants.
Please. I love idols. I love rhythm games. They all dress like super cute. I need them all in my life. If you bring them over here, I will give you all my money.
Right. Ah, yep. Oh, yep, as far as idol animes for me goes, haven't gotten into them too much, except for the Idol Master, but I saw this one called ARP Backstage, which is about a boy band that are also kind of like VTubers as well.
Wait, no, that sounds amazing. They're also VTubers?
Ah, yips.
Oh, that sounds funny.
But yeah, it's pretty much
I can't
just
wait
like
till I can't wait till we get all the animes that was like I accidentally got Isekai as my favorite VTuber or something.
Oh, that would be hilarious. Oh, yep. Hey, you ever want to be keys to the eye? Yep, you're gonna have to go ahead and die.
No, Truck-kun, I'm not ready yet for that responsibility.
Right. I'm not ready to handle all 1 million of my subs. Yep, understandable.
That's too much.
Oh yeah, speaking of isekais, what would you say your favorite isekai anime is?
Is Rising of Shield Hero Isekai?
I think it counts.
That one. Cause he was kind of just summoned there. Surprisingly.
Oh yeah.
It's so good.
Understandable, of course. Yep, Rising of the Shield here, it's also really great for me too.
I love it so much. Though it makes me I just wanna like hug him. He's been through so much. He just needs like a nap. Maybe like some apple juice or something.
Yep.
They're like, it's okay, you don't have to do anything for like 10 seconds.
Indeed.
No, not Truck-kun takes another waifu. Truck-kun, please.
Yeah.
We're running out of waifus.
Yeah, have some mercy, Truck-kun, please. Oh, yep, I'd say the thing I also kind of liked about Rising of the Shield Hero is that it starts off a little bit wholesome, and then once they actually meet with the king and stuff, it gets really dark. Especially when the princess pretty much just blackmails the crap out of him, and then everybody starts hating him.
No, the like 360 turn it took, right? Like,
Right.
Everything is fine, everything is cool. Boom! Drama and murder and sadness, and everything goes horrifically wrong.
Yep.
It's honestly, it's an adventure.
Indeed. Even though pretty much Naofumi does get his harem, he gets it through very unconventional means.
I don't want him to have a harem. There's only one right answer, and then the rest should just, be happy to, I don't know, tag along, I guess.
Indeed. Of course, I think everybody will go ahead and do that Naofumi / Raphtalia ship, of course.
The only right answer.
Right.
So that's why I get a little upset at harem animes, because there is one like right waifu, and then the rest I'm like, will you quit trying to make them not happy? Stop. Go away. Why are you here?
Right.
Shoo, other women.
Yeah, get out of here. Stop trying to be a homewrecker in anime.
Yeah, shoo, go on. Homewreckers. They're not welcome here.
Right. Ah, yep. Oh, yep, as for, my own favorite isekai anime, I would have to say, that time I got reincarnated into a slime.
I wanted to watch that. I actually haven't sat down and watched it.
Ah, yep. It's pretty good, actually. It kind of starts off kind of like most isekais except Truck-kun, the guy ends up getting killed by a random dude.
Damn you, random guy! We were waiting for Truck-kun.
Right. You didn't have to take Truck-kun's place, man. And then, of course, after that, he started making a whole bunch of witches to something called, like, the Great Sage, and then it started adjusting his body, and then it turned him into a slime.
I want to be a slime.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to be carried around and, like, loved.
Right. Alrighty. Yep, and then there was, then he meets up with the dragon. Meets up with a dragon, and then they become friends with it. But he ends up pretty much, eating the dragon, promised to giving him a new body to, free him from his prison.
Do you imagine eating a whole dragon?
Yips.
Did he cook it first? Like barbecue?
Oh no, he just swallowed the whole thing whole.
But barbecue dragon, that was a perfect opportunity.
Of course, Monster Hunter. Yep, that would have been a nice opportunity for that. And then I'd say, since then, after he got out that cave, he pretty much just, ran into a goblin village who was having a problem with wolves, and then start, rebuilding and fortifying that village, and then eventually started helping out some other local non-human races, and I don't want to spoil the rest of it. It all comes full circle eventually.
You hear that, chat? Go watch the time I was reincarnated as a slime.
Yep, go watch it. You'll love it. Especially if you're tired of your overpowered protagonists getting harems. Instead, you just get an overpowered slime getting harems. Right. Oh, yep, on to our next question. Who would you say is your favorite anime character?
Shoot. That's a great question. I look at all my figures and then go, which one of you do I love the most? You've stumped me yet again. Because the easy answer, right, is like my favorite is like Sailor Moon or Madoka.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, I look at all my JoJo figures and I'm like, but it should be one of them.
Right.
But nah, I definitely would say, well, my Vtuber was partly inspired by Sailor Moon, so it feels wrong not to pick her as my favorite.
Right. Understandable. Yeah.
Now you gotta list your all-time favorite anime character of all time.
Right. Let's see, all-time favorite anime character. It's a bit of a cop-out answer, and I think Naruto would be too easy. But I want to say...
See, I always feel like that too.
I want to say Go from Hunter x Hunter.
I want to like Hunter x Hunter so bad, and I watched it till they got to like the bug arc, and then I couldn't go past it.
Oh, yep. The Chimera ant is very, very dark.
Well, it wasn't even dark it was also kind of slow.
Oh, yep, of course.
They
That's
they
pretty much
cooked
their...
they cooked there for a bit.
Oh, yep, it was very slow indeed. I kind of liked it that way, because it at least gave them chance to develop Gon and Killua a little bit more.
Yeah. But I've always wanted to try to go back and watch it again. But I haven't. I don't know. I just it's
Yep, understandable.
Well, I really liked Hunter Hunter. I watched, like, I was like binge watching it till about that time, and then I'm like, what happened?
Yep. I'd say another alternative answer for me would have to be Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho as well.
Didn't I just get a live action?
Oh, yep, I think they do have a live action one. I haven't seen it, though, but I think I might have heard good things about it.
It's on Netflix. I have not
yep.
watched it personally, but I think I've heard good things about it too.
Okay, nice. Oh yeah, maybe we can both watch it together then. Yep, that would be great. Yep, as on to our next question. Oh, this one's a pretty deep one, actually. Have you learned anything from, video games or anime?
Learned a lot, actually. I think that I have a strong sense of justice and the want to help people, and I've learned that from playing video games. Also, it's probably made me better at math.
Nice.
I also struggled a lot in like my teenage years to, like, I don't know, find myself or what kind of person I want to be, and I think that video games, especially RPGs, because there's always kind of something to learn from RPGs, or some character going through some sort of growth arc where they say like an inspirational quote and you're like, damn, that's me for real.
Right.
And so I think that really helped through the troubling teen years. So I would definitely say video games made me the person I am on this day today.
Yep. That's very nice, actually. Because I know that, as I grew up playing a lot of video games, I'd say, video games were, and pretty much still are, a way to keep me away from all the, bad things going on around everywhere.
That was kind of like my whole goal of being a streamer. So, before I started streaming, I went through like a really bad depression arc. I wasn't getting out of bed, I dropped out of college, all this stuff, and I was very lost. And video games and watching other streamers like play games and have fun like really helped me out of that. And so I have made it my goal as a streamer to always try to be positive and bright, to maybe be a light for other people who may be struggling. And I like sharing games and stories in hopes that maybe their cool inspirational quotes will also reach the people watching.
Yep. That's very admirable, actually. Oh, yep, that's kind of the same reason why I stream as well.
Aww. It's hard out there, especially like I'm a stay-at-home caregiver in real life, so I don't really go out much and I don't really talk to people, so it's my way to like socialize and maybe not feel like I'm the only person on the planet.
Yep. I can feel that as well. Yep, I'd say, I think the thing I've kind of learned the most from both video games and anime is you pretty much hear this a lot in shonen anime, such as, never give up and always try to be true to yourself.
Yeah. And the power of friendship.
And of course the power of friendship too. Can't forget that as well. But yeah, I'd say that's probably the most common thing I learned from video games and anime, and of course the other thing I've learned is hard work does pay off.
Yeah, time, effort, when it gets dark, do villain arc. No, we do not do villain arcs here.
We don't do that here.
Bright heroes.
We're bright heroes, of course.
The power of friendship will never allow us to do a villain arc.
Right. I mean, when that happens, we'll probably just do a collab then.
Yep.
Right. Oh, yep. Oh, yep, I think that's probably about all I've learned, so let's move on to our, next question. What are your biggest pet peeves?
My biggest pet peeves. Ooh. I think the biggest one that, bugs me the most is, I had the word. It's being on time, but there was a word. There's a big word for that. A big intelligent word. Punctual. I want people to be punctual. And the one thing that I face as a struggle as a streamer and collaborator, you'd be surprised how many people are not punctual.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I can understand that, definitely. Because I actually do collab a lot with this one friend of mine, which I'm not gonna name, who's almost never punctual.
And then you're like, well, now the stream's late, everyone's probably wondering where I am, and then you, like, for me, I start getting anxious about it. I'm like, what if everyone's gonna be mad that I'm not here yet, you know? Or what am I supposed to do while I'm waiting? I didn't plan for this, you know? I don't have an alternate, like, go-to.
Right. Yep, it does make me pretty anxious too. And of course, I also remember being somewhat late to a few collabs of my own, and a lot of it I kept apologizing profusely to some people.
Yeah, I feel that. I always try, but of course, as a stay-at-home caregiver, sometimes something comes up and then I'm like, I'm so sorry, please don't hate me, I'm very sorry, please forgive me, I didn't mean it, I didn't do it on purpose, please don't hate me, you know, like, I always feel like horrible about it.
Yep, as well. I can understand that, definitely. Because, you know, life isn't easy and sometimes things come up, so I always try to be as flexible as I can with some people.
Oh, yeah, and I understand if stuff's going on, but sometimes, I don't know, like, not to name names, but like one person was like, oh, sorry, I'm eating a bowl of cereal. Like, well, then come eat a bowl of cereal and play the game with me.
Right.
You could do both.
Right. Yeah, give us the cereal ASMR too.
Bring the extra content. It's fine.
Right. Yeah, give us the free ASMR for the cereal, please. And while you're at it, you can also bring the
Give me a bowl of cereal.
Give a bowl of cereal too. And after you get done eating it, you can also slurp the milk right next to the mic.
No slurp. No slurp. They can keep that one for themselves.
Right. Yeah, that would be hilarious too, if someone actually did do that.
Oh, that would be funny.
Oh yeah, but did you have any other pet peeves besides that?
No, I'm actually pretty laid back, to be honest.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh yeah, but I think as for mine, I think maybe this is probably gonna be a little bit controversial, but I'd say my biggest pet peeve would be when I'm pretty much in a multi-man collab and someone's pretty much paying a little bit more attention to the person they know the most and less of me at the time. Like, hey dude, I'm here too.
Yeah, that's why I always get so nervous about doing big collabs. Because especially if I don't know like that many people there, I'm always like, I'm just gonna be quiet in the corner. So about pay attention to me or I'm lost.
Right. Oh yeah, but I think another pet peeve is when I feel like someone jokes around a little too much when I'm trying to be serious too.
Oh yeah, there's a time for joking and then there's a time to be real serial.
Yep. And I'd say that's probably just about all my pet peeves, other than I'm very chill.
Yeah. Honestly, very reasonable. It's especially if you want to talk about something serious, it's very hard if someone keeps cracking jokes and all that stuff, and then you're like, please, come on. I'm trying to get my point across.
Right. That's right, folks. You gotta learn to be considerate to the people.
To the people.
Yips. Alright, moving on to our next question. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food? Broad. Chinese food. All of it.
Nice. Understandable, of course. Oh yeah, but what would you say your favorite Chinese dishes are?
I of course love like orange chicken or anything on a skewer because they make it tasty. And have you ever had Chinese donuts?
Oh, nope, I haven't actually.
Chinese donuts are the best ever in the whole wide world.
Ooh, okay. Oh, we'll try some eventually. Yep, I will
so
go
tasty.
with the Yuki seal of approval for those.
I have a killer sweet tooth and I love like all desserts. Chinese donuts are so good.
Yips. Oh yeah.
Now you gotta share your favorite food.
Oh yep. My favorite food is the typical American stuff that we get here in America.
Hamburger, Piska.
Yips. Although I always try to go for like different varieties. In case it gets a little too stale most of the time.
I just love French fries the most. Or those big soft pretzels you get like at the mall.
Oh yeah, those are really good, especially when you put the salt on them and dip it in cheese.
Yes. That's honestly best. That's the whole reason to go to the mall.
Nice.
You go to the mall, you get a big pretzel, and then you live a happy life.
Of course. Yeah, buy their entire stock while you're at it too.
Oh, you can't. Have you been to Annie Ann's? That place is so... They made pretzels so pricey. It makes me so sad.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I cry real tears.
Right. Dang you, inflation.
You inflated my big pretzels.
Right. Yep, how dare you put extra money on extra food? Yeah.
I'm gonna have to just robbing the store.
Right. Yeah, just go in there with a knife and say, "Give me all your pretzels."
Give me all your pretzels. This is a wobbly. I need all of your pretzels.
Right. Oh yeah. It's been years since I actually been to a mall though.
I can't say the same, but I don't go very often.
Yips. Oh yeah, what do you usually get at the mall besides the pretzels?
So usually when I go to the mall, I go get my nails done.
Oh.
Then we get coffee and a delicious pretzel. And then we have some anime stores. So I'll go, like, I got like a bunch of acrylic figures or like plushies, manga. And then, you know, they got the cutest clothes ever in some stores.
Ooh. Ah, that's nice.
Yeah. Always fun. You make like a little day out of it. And you go like hop around a bunch of stores and see a bunch of stuff.
Yep. Yep, I'd say one of my favorite things about malls that they almost feel like a theme park minus the theme park.
Actually, yeah, cause like some of the bigger ones even have like rides, or arcades, mini golf, and that kind of stuff. So there's like, it's like a choose your own adventure. What do you want to do at the mall today?
Oh, yep. Oh, that sounds fun, actually. Maybe once we get an actual vacation from our job, we'll probably go to one someday.
What's a vacation?
Yeah, what's that? I don't know what that is.
Not working? You don't know her.
Yep, unfortunately, we can't give you no vacation because you have to keep being our corporate slave.
Listen, being a cute fox girl comes at a cost. Forever work.
Of course. Do you know how much work it takes to get people to not sexualize me?
Probably a bit too much.
Right. Alright, moving on to our next question, and the rest of this stuff is VTuber related. Alright.
VTuber.
Indeed.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, what's VTuber? I don't know. Yep, what was your biggest inspiration for being a VTuber?
I feel like it's so basic, but this is the truth. My biggest... So why I became a VTuber is kind of funny. I was actually an IRL cosplay streamer for a year, but I got really bullied because people like to nitpick how you dress as their waifus. And after a year, like just before my affiliate anniversary, I was gonna quit streaming.
Oh.
I was like, I'm tired of being bullied. I'm not going anywhere. And then I saw this clip of Iron Mouse, and I was like, that's the weirdest anime I've ever seen in my entire life. What is it? And then I passed it off to like my husband, and I'm like, what is this? Because I can't find it. And he's like, that's someone using like face rig or something. I'm like, what the heck is that? And then I was researching and I came across the magical word VTuber, and in 1 month before my affiliate anniversary, I got scammed out of a model 3 times. I accidentally won a Twitter raffle, and the model was finished the day of my affiliate anniversary stream, and I decided that I'm going to give this a shot. If we have exactly 1 year, and if I still can't make any friends, I quit. And I'm still here 4 years later.
Ah, nice. That's very wholesome, actually. Except for the scamming part.
Fiverr is a horrible place to shop for art. If anybody ever thought about it, don't do it.
Indeed. Never shop on Fiverr, folks. You heard it from Fox.
So, Iron Mouse is a big inspiration to me, and she always has been, even to this day. And I have talked to a lot of people. Like, I didn't know how inappropriate it could be at the time because VTubing was so new. But basically, I tried to look it up on Twitch, and anybody that I saw using like an anime character, I went in their chat and I'm like, how are you doing this? Tell me your secrets, you're wizard. You know? And like, I harassed people, and I look up to everybody who helped me out. Such a big inspiration. I appreciate all of the people who were so cool about it, because I was not subtle, right? I don't know if I broke any of their rules. I just jumped in and I'm like, you tell me your secrets. I have to know how you do this.
Ah, nice. Ah, that's great to hear that some people got curious about it.
Well, it was before the big boom where everybody did actual debuts and all that stuff. And there wasn't like a whole lot of like knowledge about it. Like I said, I just showed up and then I was just like an anime character, and then everybody's like this, and I'm like, I'm a VTuber now. Tee-hee-hee. You know.
Nice.
There wasn't like the whole slides and like, oh, I got all new overlays and I put all this work in. I was just like, nope, I'm here and I'm playing games.
Oh, nice. Ah, that's great.
Back in the day, it was so simple. Yeah, I was like
what?
Basically, the issue was a lot of people put a lot of pressure, and I'm sure this happens to guys too, but I see a lot of women complain about this, on you're wearing too much makeup, you're not wearing enough makeup, I don't like your eye color, your hair color, I don't like what you're wearing today. You know, everybody was so quick to judge my outward appearance that they weren't taking long enough to get my personality.
Right.
So now that I am a VTuber, I always look the same and I'm always cute. People actually gave my personality a shot and stayed around longer than 2 seconds to figure out that I'm actually really funny and I'm pretty cool.
Ah, yep, that's good. Glad you were able to maintain an audience.
Well, it took some time, but we got there, I think.
Ah, yep. It always takes time. Time a few times, of course.
Time, hard work, and dedication.
Right. Oh, yep, as for myself, I'd say the very first VTuber I watched was, Keys in a Eye and a lot of the other 3D VTubers around that time.
Yeah, I didn't hear about Cosnet AI until I jumped down the rabbit hole, and I'm like, show me all of the VTubers that you have.
Right. Yep, in my case, I pretty much just watched a lot of Kizuna Eye's content and got pretty curious, and then fell into a neat little rabbit hole, and then we've learned about English VTubers, and I got super curious about how to do it, and then for the first year of my Vtuber journey, I pretty much did everything on my phone.
Oh yeah. I feel like VTuber now is a witchcraft. If I look at all the stuff I had when I like first started, right? Like I was a V-Word model with just like the world's cheapest like webcam, and I'm like, the motions weren't very good, and now it's like, look at all the fancy AR kit, face tracking, and the hand movements and the dancing and all that stuff, and I'm like, man, I remember back in my day when life was much simpler.
Oh, yep. Of course. And then
back in my day, VTubers used to barely wiggle.
Oh, indeed. Oh, yep, in my second year, we pretty much found a way to bring our model on our phone to our laptop, of course, and that was when we finally got the laptop we're using to streaming as well.
Congratulations.
Yep, thank you. And then we pretty much upgraded from that phone model to a V-Roid model, which I pretty much took the male one and pretty much changed the skin color and hair color and eye colors with. And I kept pretty much the outfit most
so
of the
your model
same.
looks really good.
Oh, yep, thank you. This current one is a commission.
Yeah, I have actually, I've got so many damn V-Roids now. For a while, when I was still 3D, I would commission outfits for each game that we were playing. So I was still doing the cosplay thing, but as a VTuber, because I actually really love cosplaying. I think it's super fun. I wish people weren't so judgy. So while I was still a V-Roid, so I have like 500 billion V-Roids, all in different outfits for different games. And then we upgraded to like a fully customized 3D model that was like made in Blender from scratch. Ooh. And then after a year of that, I was like, chat, do you want me to be 3D or do you want me to be 2D? And then everybody has a preference for 2D models, so I got this one.
Oh, nice. Indeed, you look very beautiful.
Aw, thank you. I am getting an upgrade soon, though, fingers crossed, because my official 5-year anniversary is around my birthday this year, so we're trying to upgrade this one to Yuki 3.0, and it's gonna be super cute.
Oh, nice. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, yep, of course.
I'm looking forward to it too. The model looks so good.
Ah, nice. All right, on to our next question. How did you come up with your name?
Oh god. Undisclosed anime. No. So from an anime that I watched 500 years ago, they found this girl in the snow, and they're like, oh, you know what? We'll call her Yuki. It's a name of a princess, and it means snow, and it's really cute. It's very fitting. And I'm like, yep, that's me now. And then Rose is actually the last name my mom uses in all of her games. So I was like, mom, daughter, it's very cute. We stay the same. And then Princess is just because Yuki Rose is a very common name, and Twitch wouldn't let me just put Yuki Rose. So I needed a filler that wasn't numbers.
I see.
I didn't want to be Yuki Rose 420 underscore 777 or something.
Right. Yep, it also would have been funnier if it were like Yuki/Rose.
Big X, little X, underscore Yuki, various capital letters, underscore little X, big X.
Right. That's cute, actually. Yep.
So now, how did you come up with your username?
Yep. I came up with mine because, which is my actual kind of name, but, but of course I have this model to hide who I am, actually. So you know.
I had a feeling you would say that.
Of course. No one will ever know the real Terence. Unless you go back and watch some of my VODs.
There he is! I found him.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, the one thing I did do before I actually started VTubing though was nuke all of the IRL videos and clips off of the channel. I'm sure somewhere in the world there's still pictures of my cosplay on the internet, but I did do like a clean sweep. I was like, all under the rug.
Right. Indeed. Understandable, of course. Since you don't want to mix personal and professional or fun stuff with you, that.
That, and I wanted people to quit bullying me.
Right. Understandable.
Plus, VTubers seem to be very, like, on the fence if it's okay to show your face or not. That is a very, like, if you wanted to start, like, a heated argument with, like, 20 VTubers in a room, I promise you that would be like, are you cool with face reveals? And then all of them would start fighting.
Oh, yeah, that would be funny, actually. Yeah, imagine starting a freaking war, VTuber war, about not wanting to show your face.
You got the one people, that's not the point of VTubing, and then other people are like, who cares, it's whatever they want, and boom.
Right.
It's VTuber war, World War III.
Right. Okay. Oh, yep, on to our next question. What have you learned from being a VTuber so far?
Content creation is horrible. No, just kidding. Time management, content planning. I've learned how to do graphic design. It's not my passion. Editing, singing. I'm practicing Japanese. I've slowly learned how to be better at video games. I've had to learn how to socialize, organize, plan stuff, host stuff. I've had to learn how to function OBS and manage 800 billion bots to make all the channel points work. Honestly, if I were to make a job resume about all of the stuff that I do to run being just a tiny orange fox on the internet, I think I could get hired at any job because it's a lot of work.
Oh, yep, definitely. I mean, at that point, you may as well be working for Google.
There's so much, like, skill and effort. And, like, when you're on the outside and you're just watching, like, you don't realize how much stuff that person put in to, like, make their stream cool and all the effort that it took for them to even be sitting there at that moment. It's so crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just looks like you're having fun playing video games to everybody else.
But the process of trying to get everything to look really super flashy and give it pizzazz and stuff became so much work.
Yeah. It's so much work and setup and time, effort, and most of the time, like, I gotta watch a YouTube video. I'll be like, I have this idea, and then I gotta Google and see if someone else did it, and I'm like, please let there be a video on how you guys could set this up in OBS. So then I gotta watch, like, a video and slowly put everything together, like little Lego blocks.
Oh, yep.
And then if there's not a YouTube video, you just gotta pray that it functions.
Yep. Pray that your setup doesn't fall down like a Jenga tower.
Oh my god, I'm really good at Jenga.
Nice. Oh, yep, as for myself, I'd say I've pretty much learned how to use OBS, learn how to set up scenes, learn how to pretty much get my model running, as well as figuring out what works in OBS and what doesn't, how to overlap stuff. I'd say I've also learned how to make my really scuff loading screams and ending screams.
I liked your little intro scream, but yeah, it's just, if it's not one thing, it's another. They're like, you have to learn how to do it all by yourself, all of it.
Oh, yep. Definitely. And also finding the time to do that stuff, as well as planning and organizing collabs as well.
Chat, just remember, it's not easy out here.
Right. And then, of course, trying to find other dates to reschedule collabs too.
Working with people is so hard.
Oh, yeah.
It can be so rewarding and so nice, and it's good to have friends around, but especially when people are in different time zones, you're like, we could never link. How do we work?
Right. Yep, how do we work when you're pretty much sleeping on the other side of the world when I'm awake?
Yeah. Hey, do you want to collab at the brief window where it's like evening, but it's like evening for you and the butt crack of dawn for me?
Right. Indeed. Yep, I'd say another thing I probably may have learned is how to talk to people and be social.
Yeah, I've really had to step up my socializing game because the funny thing is that I was very new to computer gaming whenever I started streaming. Actually, no, the funny thing is my very first few streams were like on my PlayStation console.
Oh, yep.
Like I streamed directly off the PS4. And then I got a new computer and I set everything up. And then I was like, for a while, and this is the hardest thing to learn. I was streaming like 12 hours a day because I was like, no one will follow me if I'm not live, right?
Right.
That's not sustainable. And the hardest part is learning like, okay, this schedule actually works for me, and I'm not tired and burnt out and stressed or whatever, and I also get like a break, and like trying to learn to accept that you don't have to stream every day for people to come around or whatever.
Right.
It's so crazy to switch into like content creation because you have to learn to balance like yourself and making content.
Oh, yep, that's true. Yeah, because for YouTube, not only do I stream, I also pretty much work on little video uploads as well as make little shorts as well. And when you're streaming pretty much every day, it's almost hard to try to find balance between doing all that and streaming.
Oh yeah, I've realized that I actually really like making videos and editing, and I've been studying a lot recently about like good streaming times and how many days a week should you stream, and I made the like decision to cut back on streaming time to make more room for editing so that I can make little videos and keep making my shorts and stuff because they're doing pretty good.
Yeah. Ah, that's great.
You gotta make the big decisions.
Yep.
Well, it's always scary, right, to like change your streaming schedule. So, fingers crossed. I hope everything works out.
Of course. Yep, changing your streaming schedule is probably always the hardest thing for me, especially when the most comfortable times for me to stream is when I'm usually either off work or somewhere around the evening times or early evenings, and then you see people pretty much tuning into a stream for like 2 a.m. It's like
2 a.m. stream, here we come. Yippee!
Yips. I think the last time I also did a stream like that, I was like dead tired as well.
And see, that's where balancing is hard. Because you're like, I want to make sure that I'm awake enough to like chat. But I also have other things to do during the day.
Right. Yep, that's one of the difficult things. Yep, on to our next question. Did Vtubing bring any changes to you in terms of personality or the new things you experienced?
Oh, heck yeah. I can tell you a wholesome, sweet story. In real life, I was homeschooled, so I never got to go to prom. So an experience that I got was I got to go to Vtuber prom.
Ooh.
My chat and I we fundraised up a VR headset, and I got little feetsies, and I got my model all dressed up in a cute dress, and I went with my hubby and my brother and his girlfriend and my sister and her boyfriend, and we all went to prom together, and it was cute.
Ooh. That's very wholesome, definitely.
And the sweetest thing was it was on my birthday.
Oh wow, that's even better.
Yeah, I don't know how they managed that one, but Vtuber prom was on my birthday.
Oh, yep. I'm glad to hear that, actually.
I would definitely say VTubing has helped me come out of my shell as a content creator. I'm a lot more sociable. There's something about, I don't know, now when I turn on the camera, I'm hyper and I'm fun, and if I would ever show anybody streams from when I first started, you would see how like quiet and mild I am. Being a VTuber really let me be myself, like creatively as a person.
That's great. Yep, I'm glad to hear that, actually. As for me, of course, let me go ahead and drink my tea since my throat's getting a little dry. That's good. Alright then. As for me, of course, I'd say around the time when I was doing content creation, and just like you, I used to do streams and videos entirely on my PS4 as well. I was kind of really shy about my voice and shy about talking because around high school and middle school, I was often bullied a lot based on my voice and how I sound and how I talk a lot of times.
Aww.
Pretty much to the point where I was always kind of afraid to talk and show my voice a lot of times, so that's where most of my social anxiety comes from.
See, people at school are so horrible, but there's nothing wrong with the way you talk.
Right. Yep, thanks, that means a lot.
Aww.
But yeah, I'd say because I was often bullied a lot for my voice, I didn't really have a lot of confidence in speaking or talking or providing commentary, but I'd say after becoming a VTuber, I think I got a little bit more comfortable with it now. So I think that might be one of the biggest changes.
Yeah, there's something about not having to worry about like your appearance or whatever, and just you get to relax.
Yep. And I'd say, I think maybe another change is that I think I may have become a little bit more social, hence why I have a freaking huge collab list on me. Oh, yep, and thank you for subscribing, Radiance, and welcome to the Terrenceverse.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Welcome.
So I'd say that's pretty much most of the changes that happened to me. All right.
Well, I'm glad that we've both grown to be talkative.
Yep. Yep, I'm happy as well. And I'm happy we can do this together as well.
Oh yeah, it's been fun.
Yep. And now on to our other question. Did you ever once regretted VTubing?
I have personally never regretted VTubing. I do sometimes, when you look at like Twitter drama, regret like the community. Right? Like you go on Twitter and you see all the bad stuff that happens and you're like, man, I sure wish that I could call myself something else. Y'all are crazy. But no, I'm happy with my character. I'm happy with my like quote unquote online persona. I'm happy with like my streams and stuff. Sometimes I regret collabs. Have you ever had a collab go wrong and you're like, whew, don't know what to do about that. That made me wildly uncomfortable. Thanks.
Oh yeah. Especially when someone goes around about making a bunch of jokes that you pretty much don't get, and you're just trying to say, hey, can you stop joking around and play the game?
That, or if they make jokes and you're like, those are not the kind of jokes I would like on my stream. Can we not, please?
Yeah, can we
That's
not?
a little weird, champ.
Yeah, can we not talk about that stuff on our stream, please?
But I personally, I don't think I've ever regretted being a VTuber.
That's great.
You're like, I have a totally different story though.
Nah. I don't say I've regretted VTubing at all for me. I'd say if it weren't for VTubing, I probably wouldn't be able to do the things I do, and I probably wouldn't have much of an audience, and I'd say I pretty much for the better part of my non-camera streaming days, I didn't really have an audience, and now I kind of have an audience and some friends along the way.
Aw, yeah, that's how I feel. I know that it's kind of like a roller coaster, and there's been like ups and downs, and there's been hardships or, friend departures, but for the most part, I'm very happy with where I am and with the people who are still in my life.
Yep. Yep, it's good that we both don't regret it. Yep, and on to our next question. Do you feel like you must be very talented to be a good VTuber?
I think nowadays talent is what's going to set you apart from other VTubers, especially since there was like a VTuber boom and there's now like 5,000 VTubers.
Oh yeah.
I think maybe you could have got away with it like a little bit more in the beginning, right? Like if you're like cute and maybe had like a crimble of talent, but now I think that the more talented ones will stand out above anything else.
Right. It's pretty much you're either going to be watching someone for their talent or watching someone because you either vibe well with them.
Yeah. Since there's been such a big increase, you need something, right? The crowd is too large.
Right. Understandable, of course. Yeah, for me, of course, I don't think you have to be talented, of course, but of course, like you said, the talent helps you stand out more than anything else. But I think as long as you have a good personality, a good sense of humor, and know how to at least set boundaries whenever you feel uncomfortable about something, I think you can be a good VTuber.
You have to fight real hard.
Yep. Of course, you gotta fight real hard for it, though, because, you know, standing out isn't easy.
Nah, there's too many VTubers now.
Right. Alright, and on to our next question. Second to last one, by the way. What's your favorite thing about becoming a VTuber?
The clothes. I go on Booth. I don't know if you've ever used a Booth before. The amount of outfits for VRoid models on there is astronomical. I dress up my VR chat model for everything on every occasion ever. The freedom it's too much power.
Indeed. Understandable, of course.
Well, my favorite thing about being a VTuber is getting to just play like a cute character online.
Oh, yep. Yep, I feel that way too. Because, of course, my real life self is very introverted and have social anxiety, but when I'm Terence, I'm pretty much very cocky and very showy.
Yeah, I don't act like this off stream.
Right. Yep, it's totally not because we don't like to play characters or anything. Of course,
no, not at all.
But yeah, I pretty much enjoy being whatever I want and doing whatever I want. The freedom's too great.
Yeah, it's too large.
Yeps. Oh, yep, and now to our last question now. Any words for your fans?
I promise I'm coming back from hiatus soon.
Nice,
if you haven't seen, I've been on break for like a month. I just want to thank everybody for coming out. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to sub to Terence. He is very kind and very sweet. And I promise that you will be seeing my little tomorrow's self very soon. I've only got a few more fox chores to do, and then I will be right back, and it'll be like I was never gone. Tee-hee-hee.
Ah, nice. Alright, I think that's about all the questions I have for on my notes, actually.
Well, thank you for having me and for questioning me.
Yep. Thank you for joining as well. Alright, folks, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the stream right here. I want to thank you guys for watching, thank you guys for being here, and special thanks to Yuki for joining me today. It was great talking with her.
Wow, thank you.
So with all that said, folks, oh yeah, do you also have anything you want to plug besides the re-debut?
Oh, no. Just, in 400 years, I will be re-debuting, and in a couple weeks, I'll be coming back to stream.
Ah, okay, that's great.
Yeah.
So with all that said, folks, I'll see you guys tomorrow with Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Ooh.
And with all that said now, folks, I will see you guys next stream. To put on an ending screen.
good. Do-do.
Yep, all good. Oh, yep, that's all the fan art that I pretty much gotten.
That's so cute.
Yep, it also took me a while to get that ending screen made too.
Aww.